That's your blessing, and you think that because you have all of these things that you'll never be taken down. You think that your house is going to continue forever. That's the confused state. That's why you're so confused about what's getting ready to happen to your ass, man. You know, you don't have a clue. Go ahead,
And I will put enmity between thee and the woman.
That's right. Because the enmity, that hatred. Okay, the serpent and the woman's seed. And when you're talking about a seed line, what are you talking about? You're talking about offspring. You're talking about children, grandchildren, great-grandchildren,
Yep.
great-great-grandchildren. Okay?
Yep. When you go into that word seed, it basically breaks down to sperma.
Yep.
You know?
Yep. So you got to understand that seed line, or that line that is created by the sperm of a man, okay, is still on this earth to this day. You can see it. You can see the two nations that we're going to get into in Genesis, the 25th chapter. Those two nations are still together, and they hate each other. There's two nations of people on the earth that hate each other with a passion, but they have to deal with each other every single day. You know, and you can see the hatred, man. You know, Shalom, sis, how you doing? You got some more?
Yep. And between thy seed and her seed,
yep,
it shall bruise thy head,
yep,
and thou shalt bruise his heel.
That's right. You see, spiritual. Genesis 25 and read 23 to 34. You see? Because this is where we're getting into the bruising of the heel, man. Okay, what are we doing right now through the Holy Scriptures? You see, he's trying to run a race, and we grabbing him by his fucking ankles, man. Through the Holy Scriptures, through a spiritual thing. You know, this ain't physical. We're grabbing him by his heels by exposing him. You see, for the devil that he is, for that old serpent, the devil that he is, man. All right, telling the people, telling the children of Israel that this man is not your friend. You know, he has no good intention towards you ever. Okay, I don't give a damn how much money he gives you. Okay, you can go sell your soul to the devil right now. These Edomites right now, and I'm gonna guarantee you, at some point in your life, they're gonna ruin your ass.
Yeah, he does good to you. He does it unwillingly.
There it is.
You know what I'm saying? Yep.
Go ahead, brother.
Genesis 25 and 23 out.
Yep. And read down to 34 for me.
And Yahweh said unto her, two nations are in thy womb,
see?
And two manner of people shall be separated.
That's right. It's talking about, he was speaking to Rebekah. Okay? Got Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. Abraham and Isaac. Okay? And Isaac's woman, Rebekah, was pregnant with two children. All right? And we're going to get into it. Go ahead.
Two manner of people shall be separated from thy bowels.
Yep.
And the one people shall be stronger than the other people.
Yep.
And the elder shall serve the younger.
The elder shall serve the younger. Now you got to understand, the elder was supposed to be the one that got the blessing. All right? You see? And when it said that, a lot of people get confused about how is the elder going to serve the younger if the elder is supposed to get the blessing. You see? But when you read in Romans, how you doing? All right. When you read in the book of Romans 9, don't be embarrassed with me, brother. I'm good. You know, when you read in the book of Romans, the 9th chapter, it tells you that before the children were born, and I might get the brother to get that after we get this. But before the children were born, okay, the Most High said, before they were born, I made a choice. I chose. Okay? And then when you go back into the elder, who was on this earth before Esau, before the serpent? Adam. Okay? You see? Adam was the firstborn, man.
Yeah.
You see? Yahweh Shai, let me go into this. Yahweh Shai, who is Adam. Okay? Adam was Isaac.
Yep.
Isaac was Melchizedek. Melchizedek was Solomon.
Yep.
And Solomon came back as Yahweh Shai. Okay? So Yahweh Shai being the firstborn was the elder. See, that's where a lot of people don't get that. They don't understand that, man. You know? So when you get into the elder shall serve the younger, okay, it's talking about it's talking about Esau was the elder at that point in time, but Esau was the firstborn. That's why Jacob got the blessing. Okay,
Yeah.
it's confusing, but if you understand,
You got to understand basically the three classifications of men,
yep,
and then you would pretty much get to understand.
right.
Because remember, it's that same seed line that the brother was talking about is still here.
That's
It's
right.
always been.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yep. Go ahead and read, brother.
Yep. Reading on in verse 24, and when her days to be delivered were fulfilled, behold, there were twins in her womb.
There it is.
And the first came out red all over like a hairy garment.
Yep.
And they called his name Esau.
Esau, Ashashawan, which means wasted away is he. Okay? Which means he didn't have any melanin, man. He didn't have any melanin in his skin. So what did he look like? He was wasted away. He was transparent. That's why his blood could be seen through his skin. That's why he looked the way he did. Go ahead.
And after that came out his brother, and his hand took hold of Esau's heel.
That's spiritual right there, because that's what we're doing. Okay, we're grabbing Esau's heel, and he can't move because we're bringing him his deeds, his wicked ass deeds to light. Go ahead.
And his name was called Jacob.
Yep.
And Isaac was 80 years old when she bare them.
That's right.
And the boys grew, and Esau was a cunning hunter.
Man, who goes hunting all the time? Every year, a warehouse is shut down, so who can go hunting? Go ahead.
A man of the field.
Yep.
And Jacob was a plain man, dwelling in tents.
That's right.
And Isaac loved Esau because he did eat of his venison.
Yep.
But Rebekah loved Jacob. And Jacob sought pottage, and Esau came from the field, and he was faint.
Yep.
And Esau said to Jacob, feed me,
Yep.
I pray thee.
Esau was hungry as hell. Why do you think that Esau is trying to get rid of the food right now? Why do you think he's trying to control all of the food? Because he's going to use this same method to get you to do what he wants, man. Because hunger is a great motivator. Okay? Go ahead.
With that same red pottage, for I am faint. Therefore was his name called Edom.
That's right. His name became Edom when he ate red meat. And that's unlawful. And he knew that. Okay? And being as though he was the elder, he was supposed to get the blessing. What did he do? He sold his birthright for some raw meat, man. That's despising the hell out your birthright, man. Okay? Go ahead.
And Jacob said, sell me this day thy birthright.
There it is.
And Esau said, behold, I am at the point to die.
Mm-hmm.
And what profit shall this birthright do to me?
You see how hunger is a great motivator? What's the profit of this birthright going to do for me right now if I die from hunger? Go ahead.
And Jacob said, swear to me this day. And he swore unto him, he sold his birthright unto Jacob.
Yep.
Genesis 25 and 34. Then Jacob gave Esau bread and pottage of lentils, and he did eat and drink, and rose up and went his way. Thus Esau despised his birthright.
That's right. Esau became Edom. Okay? So he's the progenitor of the nation of Edom. All right? And I believe that's in chapter 28 where it goes into the lineage of Esau, Edom. Can you grab Romans 9 and 11 for me real quick? Because we're going to explain why the elder was going to serve the younger. Okay? Because Esau, Edom was the older son. All right? But Jacob was chosen before they were even born. Huh? Because the scriptures talk about, I knew thee before you were formed in the womb. So he knew what was going to happen. He knew what Jacob and Esau were going to do. He knew what kind of play that he wanted to have. He knew what the movie was going to be. He was the writer of the movie, and he chose the players and who was going to be the winner at the end all be all. Even though he was the one that was least expected to be on top at the end, okay? Because a lot of people look at us like these Negroes is crazy. They think they're going to win against Esau's military, okay? Well, it ain't us that's got to win against Esau's military. It's the Most High, Yahweh Bashim Yahushua. Go ahead, brother.
Romans
9 and 11.
Yep. Romans 9 and 11, and it reads, for the children being yet not born, neither having done any good or evil,
there it is.
The purpose of Yahweh according to election might stand.
That's right. The Most High chose. Even before the children were born, okay? Before Jacob and Esau were born, who did he choose? He chose Jacob, okay? Go ahead. These niggas laughing. Man, get your fucking Hamite ass down the street. See, that's them Ethiopians. They come over here and think they better than us, man. Okay? But they don't understand it. We know that they're Kush, man. All right? We understand. We got the sign right here. All right? We know they're Kushites. I can tell by their spirit. Go ahead, Al. All right.
Romans 9 and
You know
11.
what I'm saying?
Romans 9 and 11. For the children being not yet born,
Yep.
neither having done any good or evil,
That's right.
that the purpose of Yahweh, according to the election, might stand.
The purpose of Yahweh, okay? Not the purpose of man, okay? Why did Jacob steal his birthright? No, he didn't steal shit. The Most High said he chose them before they were born. Okay, so this is the Most High's plan. This is his doing. Go ahead.
Not of works, but of him that calleth.
That's right. Not of works, but of him that called us. Grab Genesis 4, read 1 to 5, and then 8 and 9. You see? So the Most High chose Jacob, man. You see? He made Esau, and matter of fact, in Romans 9, and I believe it's 20 to 22, it tells you that he was the vessel of dishonor. Okay? He was the seed line going back to Cain and going back to that serpent in the garden. That's who Esau came out of. That's why he wasn't chosen, man. You know? If he was chosen to have the kingdom of heaven, this would be it right here. This is what Esau's kingdom would look like. Okay? Full of death. Because he was wicked as hell, man. From the beginning. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead.
Genesis 4:1. And Adam knew Eve, his wife, and she did conceive, and she conceived and bare Cain, and said, I have gotten a man from Yahweh.
You see? That but this is going back to that seed line, man. This is the seed line that's talking about going into from the serpent in the garden, and his seed line having enmity against the woman's seed. And when you start going into it, when Cain was born, Abel was born, what did Cain do? He became the first murderer, right? Let's get into it. Go ahead.
And she again bare his brother Abel.
There it is.
And Abel was the keeper of the sheep.
Yep.
But Cain was the tiller of the ground.
And you see what, when I talked about the laws, okay, were in effect back then, we're going to find out. Go ahead, brother.
And in the process of time, it came to pass that Cain brought up the fruit of the ground of
Yep.
And in the process of time, it came to pass that Cain brought up the fruit of the ground and offering unto Yahweh.
That's right, and that's not lawful to give of the fruit of the ground. Picking your stuff up off the ground and giving that as an offering to the Most High. Go ahead,
And Abel, he also brought of the firstling of the flock, and of the fat thereof, and Yahweh had respect unto Abel and to his offering. But unto Cain and to his offering, he had not respect.
That's right. He didn't respect Cain's offering because it wasn't lawful to give a sacrifice of that fruit of the ground. Go ahead,
And Cain was very wroth. And this countenance fell. Genesis 4, we're jumping down to verse 8 and 9. And Cain talked with Abel, his brother. And it came to pass, when they were in the field, that Cain rose up against Abel and his brother and slew him.
That's right, you see? And Esau did the same thing, okay? Later on down the road, okay? After a generation, when Cain was born, when Esau was born, what did he do? Okay? He wanted to kill his brother because he was jealous that he had gotten the birthright. You see? Cain was jealous of Abel because God was pleased with his sacrifice. Esau jealous of his brother Jacob because he had gotten a blessing. Look at this guy down the wrong road and ain't even fucking slowing down. You see? You see, this is that seed line, that enmity that was going to continue forever. Even to this day, you can see the so-called white man and the black man. We're actually closer than we are to the Hamites, man. those people that you call Africans. You know, we're closer to the so-called white man than we are the people that they call Africans. Okay, but the enmity between us is great, man. You know, and they have tricked the whole world into believing that we were pieces of shit. You know, by using their technology, their media, man. Their media outlets portrayed us as being the worst people on the planet. Okay, you see, but the Most High has special. He has something very special waiting for us, man. All right, and it's coming soon, and these people are going to see it. Go ahead, brother.
Verse 9, and Yahweh said unto Cain, where is Abel thy brother?
Yep.
And he said, I know not.
That's right.
Am I my brother's keeper?
He became the first murderer. He became the first liar. Okay? And he went against the oath to be your brother's keeper, man. Because we are a brother's keeper. All right? You see? But what did he do? He despised everything. The Cain despised every goddamn thing. Just like Esau despised his birthright. Okay? You know? They're just some selfish, uncaring, heartless bastards, man. You see? And they'll do anything to continue to rule the earth, including kill 7 billion fucking people. And they're getting ready to try to do it. Is that it on that? Give me Genesis 27, read 30 to 34, and then 38 to 41. You see? Because this is the type of people that you're dealing with. You know, and we got to get up every day and go to work. And we guess what? We're not ignorant. You know what I'm saying? What does the scripture say? Be wise as a serpent and gentle as a dove. So we got to get up and go to work and deal with these people accordingly. Man. We can't go in there and call them all kind of names, call them Esau and devils and all. We can't do that. You know, because that's us being unwise, man. You know. Now we are supposed to come out here and teach, and whatever the Spirit brings out, it brings out. You know, and a lot of times we don't have control over that. So I might get ill out here sometime, man. And I know that it's hard for these people to hear it, but that's what comes out. Okay, go ahead, brother.
Genesis 27 to 30. And it came to pass, as soon as Isaac had made an end of blessing Jacob,
Yep.
and Jacob was yet scared. Yep. And Jacob was yet scarce going out from the presence of Isaac,
That's right.
his father, that Esau, his brother, came in from his hunting.
See, this is why Jacob means Yahweh, goes back to Yahweh, which means supplanter. Okay? Now, these people say that he stole it, but the brother read in Romans, the 9th chapter, verse 11, that the Most High chose before the children did any good or evil, before they were born. Okay? So before these two children were born, the Most High chose. So his name, like it was an omen nomen, just like Yahweh Shah, he who saves. Okay? That means that Yahweh, our supplanter, he supplanted Isaac, his father. Why was Isaac made blind? Okay? You see? That's the Most High. That's the Most High doing these things, man. So he made Isaac blind so that Jacob could go in and easily fool his father into believing that he was Esau. Okay? You see? Go ahead, brother.
And he also had made a savory meat and brought it into his father.
Yep. And this is Esau that brought the venison in. After Rebekah fixed the meat for Jacob to take in to supplant his father, his blind father, for the blessing, then Esau came in with his. And this is what happened. Go ahead, bro.
And said unto his father, let my father arise and eat of his son's venison,
Yep.
that thy soul may bless me. And Isaac his father said unto him, who art thou?
Yep. Who are you? Now, you were just here like 5 minutes ago. You know, go ahead.
And he said, I am thy son, thy firstborn, Esau.
Yep. You see?
And Isaac trembled very exceedingly and said, who? Where is he that hath taken venison and brought it to me?
Jacob, Yahweh, the supplanter. Go ahead.
And I have eaten of all before thou camest and have blessed him.
You see?
Yea, and he shall be blessed.
That's right.
And when Esau heard the words of the father, he cried with a great and exceedingly bitter cry.
And that's what they're doing right now. Okay? They're butthurt that the real children of Israel have risen up. Okay? And what does the book of Revelation say? That the devil is going to come down with great wrath, knowing that he has but a short time.
That's right.
Okay? That's him crying out to the Most High, Yahweh Hashem Yahushua, man. You know, bless me, even me. You know? But there is no blessing for Esau. He's had his blessing. He had his opportunity to rule this world differently, man. He had an opportunity to change his ways. You know, he had an opportunity to, because what did Ronald Reagan say? The Bible is the book of the land here in America. Okay? You see? But what did they do? They used it for their, for wickedness, man. Okay? They used it for filthy lucre's sake. They used it to trick the children of Israel. You know? Go ahead, brother.
And he cried with a great and exceedingly bitter cry and said unto his father, bless me, even me also, O my father.
Yep.
And he said, thy brother came with subtlety and have taken away thy blessings.
That's right.
And he said, is not he rightly named Jacob?
Yep. Yahweh, supplanter. Go ahead.
For he hath supplanted me these 2 times.
Yeah.
He took away my birthright, and behold, now he's taken away my blessing.
See, Esau's a liar, just like Cain. He said he supplanted him. He said he took it away. But didn't the brother just read in Genesis the 25th chapter, 25 and 23 to 34, that Esau was hungry? He was very hungry, and Jacob said, sell me this day your birthright. So Esau's a goddamn liar right here. Go ahead,
And he said, hast thou not reserved a blessing for me? And Isaac answered and said unto Esau, behold, I have made him thy Lord, and all of his brethren have I given to him for servants.
That's for all of his brothers. Okay? All of these people on this earth are going to be the servants to the children of Israel and the kingdom. Go ahead,
And with corn and wine have I sustained him.
Yeah.
And what shall I do now unto thee, my son? And Esau said unto his father, hast thou but one blessing, my father? Bless me, even me also, O my father. And Esau lifted up his voice and wept.
That's right. He cried, bless me, give me something. You know? So we see what he's been given. All right? He's been given a distorted version, okay? A base version of the kingdom of heaven, man. All right? Go ahead, brother.
And Isaac his father answered and said unto him, behold, thy dwelling shall be the fatness of the earth, and of the dew of heaven from above.
That's right, the fatness of the earth. Who's in control of all the minerals? Okay, all the natural resources, man. All right, Job 9 to 24, the earth was given into the hand of the wicked. Go ahead.
And by the sword shalt thou live.
Yup, the sword. What does he have? He has one of the best militaries on the planet. Okay, the best technology as far as weapons are concerned. And they say, oh no, Russia has, well, they're Edomites too. The majority of them. France, Germany, okay? Israel, those people over in the land of Israel. They have the best technology. Yeah, they have the best weapons. Okay? Because that was their blessing. Go ahead.
And by thy sword shalt thou live, and shalt serve thy brother, and it shall come to pass, when thou shalt have the dominion, that thou shalt break his yoke from off thy neck.
And when did that happen? Well, first they were kicked out of Mount Seir, okay, because all they used to do was rob and steal, okay? They became, what, the Greeks? That's them breaking that yoke. The Romans breaking the yoke, okay? Then in the 1400s, the early 1300s, they started getting control over all of Europe, okay? You see? They became the revised Roman Empire, man, and the Renaissance, the rebirth of the Roman Empire, okay? And up until today, okay, modern day Esau, Edom, or the so-called white man, you know, what do they have dominion over? They've broken the yoke off of Jacob's, that Jacob had over, all right? Because we ruled in Europe for 1,000 years, man, after Rome fell. So that's them again, breaking that yoke. So what's going to happen now? they're getting ready to lose that power they had over the people, man. You see? And when they lose that power over the people, that's going to be it for them, man. They're never going to be in rulership again. You see? The children of Israel are going to be in rulership. Go ahead, brother.
Genesis 27:41.
Yep.
And Esau hated Jacob because of the blessing wherewith his father blessed him.
Yep.
And Esau said in his heart, the days of mourning for my father are at hand.
Yep.
Then will I slay my brother Jacob.
He wants to kill us just like Cain killed Abel. Okay? Just like the serpent in the garden got Adam thrown out of the garden. Okay? The Most High became angry with Adam because of what happened. You see? He's been doing the same thing, and that's what he's getting ready to do to the children of Israel now.
Yep.
He's gonna collapse the economy. There's going to be a lack of food. Okay? That hunger, like I said, Esau had, that's a great motivator. And he knows that. That's what happened to him. That's how he lost the blessing. That's how he's going to try to get it back. You see? Because the more Israelites that take that C hit, the MOTB, what do you think is going to take place? We're going to lose the blessing if all of us do that. But the Most High has reserved 1/3 of Israel, man, to not take it, to not conform to this system that's coming. Okay? You see? So that's going to be to the demise of Esau Edom. That's why he don't want us to wake up. That's why they're fighting tooth and nail to try to shut this word down on the internet, cutting people's videos, cutting people's lives, cutting people's channels. You know? For what? That medical misinformation thing that people are pushing on out here. Even though their own news outlets are saying certain things that say it was wrong, we can't say it. You see? You got any more on that? Exodus 21:16.
Exodus
21:16.
Exodus 1.
21.
Exodus 21:1 and
16. 21 and 16.
21, 16. I'm like, Exodus 1? Exodus 21:16. And he that stealeth a man and selleth him,
Yep.
or if he be found in his hand, he shall surely be put to death.
And who stole a man? Okay? Going into the curses. Okay? Going into Esau Edom and how he broke that yoke. Okay? You see? And what he's trying to do, what he did and is trying to do to the children of Israel, man. You know? Because he stole a man and he still has this man in his hands. Who is the man? The children of Israel. You know? And what's going to happen to you? Go ahead,
That's it.
Hey, how's it going? Good. Give me Deuteronomy 28:1. Read 15:1, then 15, and then 48 to 51.
Deuteronomy 28:1.
Yep.
And it shall come to pass that thou shalt hearken diligently unto the voice, Yahweh our power.
Yeah, if we listen to the Most High, okay, because this man stole a man, okay, and he still has the man in his hands. The children of Israel are still in the hands of the people that stole them and the people that sold them all over the earth, okay? But if we listen to the Most High, okay, go ahead.
To observe and to do all his commandments,
Yep.
which I command thee this day.
That's right. Come back to the law, statutes, and commandments that were given. Come out of this place. Okay? Don't follow their wicked ass holidays, man. Get back to learning what your holy days are. Go ahead.
That the Lord Yahweh will set thee on high above all nations of the earth.
That's right. Give us the kingdom again. Go ahead.
Deuteronomy 28, and verse 15. But it shall come to pass, if thou wilt not hearken unto the voice of the Lord,
Yep.
our power, to observe to do all his commandments.
And we didn't listen to do. We went into all these other gods, all these other philosophies, and all these other ideas. Okay, go ahead.
And his statutes,
Yep.
which I command thee this day, that all these curses shall come upon thee.
That's right.
And overtake thee.
And what happened to our people, man? All of these curses. Cursed in the field, okay? Curse, I mean, everything in your wallet, you know, but we're still under the curses, man. And a lot of our people don't understand that. That's why they're killing each other like crazy in places like Chicago. You know, you can't even go outside in some of these cities, man, because the violence is so great. That's because we're under the curses, man. Okay, go ahead.
Deuteronomy 28 and jumping down to verse 48.
Yep.
Therefore shalt thou serve thy enemies, which Yahweh shall send against thee,
Yep.
in hunger and in thirst,
Yeah, he that stilleth the man, you're going to serve your enemies. We were sold to our enemies. Go ahead.
and in nakedness,
Yep.
and in want of all things.
Mm-hmm.
He shall put a yoke of iron upon thy neck, until he have destroyed thee.
Yep, he's going to put a yoke of iron. And we can see, and we got images. I ain't going to pull the sign out, but we got images. Matter of fact, let me grab it. Right here. Oh, it's right there. Matter of fact, the water. You see? That's the yoke of iron, man. That was put upon our neck. Okay?
Can't get around it.
You can't get around none of that stuff. And the scripture's right there. The brother's reading it right now. Deuteronomy 28 and 48. You see? And he shall put a yoke of iron upon thy neck until he have destroyed thee. And our people are destroyed, man. Look at our people. Look at the state of the so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native